Hello everyone, this is a video designed for people who missed one of our more recent streams where we were playing Dogmatika. We're just going to be showing off some of the best replays from that stream. Here's the deck list that we were playing. It was an awful lot of fun. Albazoa absolutely decimating an opponent's Sexture deck. We've managed to bring out the White Knight at some point. Fleur de Lis sort of beatdown, Bystial control and beatdown. Pretty straightforward deck. Awful lot of fun, absolutely loved playing it. Not the most budget friendly version thing in the world, if I'm being honest with you, but at the same time it is definitely pretty effective and it's an awful lot of fun. So if you're looking for a ritual deck to play and you have a Royal Albazoa, I guess that's the only reason I built this deck, but if you're looking for a different type of strategy, if you're looking for a ritual type deck, this is the deck for you. Definitely one of the better ritual decks in the game right now. Probably not the best, but it's definitely one of the better ones. So if you're interested, by all means, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. If you enjoy watching what you're watching, make sure to like the video and hop into the Discord because we're restarting our community-based events, including the CG Open Invite Season 4 starting soon. Hop in if you want to be involved. Let's get into the replays. Let's see what you're playing. We actually win a coin toss, which is a good start because you kind of want to go first with this deck. I'm getting a good vibe from this guy. I'm getting a good vibe from him. I feel like we're going to be seeing something pretty cool here. He's playing the Earth Sleeves. Okay. Right. This sure is a hand. We're going to start with the Bystial Lebellion here, dropping it from hand to grave. You got something? Nope. He doesn't want to use it just yet. We're going to go Magnomet. Have I played Invoked Shadow Dogmatika? No, I haven't played any Dogmatika deck before this. This is my first time playing Dogmatika in any sort of competitive format. So again, something I'm very new to, but definitely look forward to testing out. Alright, so you can, on summon, add a Dogmatika card from deck to hand. Let's just see what we have available to us. Alright, Ecclesia activates. Oh, does Ecclesia activate? Oh, there's an Ash. Ash is a little bit annoying there. It would have been a lot better going second. It would have been pretty good going second. I mean, we still have Punishment, right? Punishment's still going to be pretty fire. So I'm not too worried about it. I think we're still in a fine position here. I'm not going to Magnomet. Magnomet will be a mistake here. Of course, we still have Maxi and Ash Blossom, which are both really powerful cards in this position. So while it's not the best scenario for us, we're getting Ash there. But we... yeah, I saw that miniature stroke you had in chat there. Don't worry about that. That did not escape my notice. We're still in a position where we've got a few decent interruptions at least. Assuming, because he's used an Ash Blossom, right? So what's the chances of him having another out to Maxi, right? There's no way. There's no way he has an out to Maxi. You don't. Yeah, that's what I thought. He doesn't. Yeah, so Maxi is pretty much going to cook this man. He might, honestly, he might just pass turn. And in his position, he wouldn't even be wrong to do so. He would honestly, it would be the right thing to do, but he's not. He's going for it. Okay, he's going for it. Revealing the Block Dragon, Kwakamiru, Supplier, Seeker. Summon the Seeker. Oh, he can't summon the Seeker. He's going to summon Supplier. Alright, summons out Supplier. This guy on summons, going to grab him the Guardian. Wait, is it? I guess he just chose not to. Alright, we're gonna go Punishment then. I guess we literally just go Punishment and cook his ass, right? Because Entis is light? Yeah, Entis is light. So we're gonna target the Analyzer, send any monster from our extra deck to the graveyard that has more than 1500 attack points, send the Entis, pop the Emancipator, use the Entis, secondary effect, pop the Supplier. He's got Supplier in hand. Supplier in hand. Okay. Interesting. Supplier in hand is a little annoying. He does bring it out. He does lose one of them still, so no Gallant Granite for you on this occasion. He does, however, get to search his deck for the Guardian. Ashing here would be a mistake, but I am going to go Magnomet just so that he can't use Guardian to prevent it. So we're going to banish the Entis. We're going to summon our Bystial Magnomet. There we go. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, like, at all. That's just how I'm pronouncing it. If someone wants to correct me, feel free. Activating its effect, we get another dragon at the end of the turn. That's fine. So he searched his deck for the Guardian, normal summon the Guardian, probably going to go into the Gallant Granite here. This man is under max C. He doesn't care. He doesn't care at all. He's just going for it. I am going to Ash here. Just to see if he'll use his Guardian. He might. He probably will, to be honest. No, he doesn't. Okay, he lets that Ash go through. That's fine. So, I mean, he is under max C. If he tries to go in the Raptite, we can use Fleur de Lis to negate it. So, Synchro off in the Raptite. Yep, who would have seen that one coming? That's going to allow our Fleur de Lis to come out. Oh, this might be when he uses Guardian, actually. This would be a good Guardian negate right here. This would be an excellent opportunity for you to use the Guardian negate. Magnomet. Yeah, so I'm pronouncing it right then. Yeah. Okay, yep. My Guardian tributes itself, negate and destroy the Fleur de Lis. Okay, good, good, good. Solid play. Again, our opponent is definitely, like, they have a lot of gas. They're playing pretty well in that regard, but they need to remember that they're under max C. Unless they're intending on winning this game this turn, they're gonna need to change their plan up a little bit. You've already used Researcher. Okay, so there's the Baldric. Oh, that's a really unfortunate time for me to draw the Baldric. Oh, I'm sorry. That's so unfortunate. Baldric essentially now is going to keep me safe from a Dragite, which is probably would have been his next play, is Dragite. Baldric keeps me safe from that. Let's see. He is going Dragite. Okay, man very clearly did not read. We're going to use our Baldric, tribute off our Magnomet. Yep, banish the Dragite. He has nothing left. Passes turn back to us and we win. Easy dubs. Because, I mean, all of the Mathmech cards lock you in the Cybers. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something. I don't care enough to find out either. Getting back in the ranked, losing a coin toss right away because apparently I can only win coin tosses in casual. That's how that works. Kelbeck dropping a bunch of Bystials. Alright, Kelbeck get Millen. That's fine. Mills a Siren and a Rhinoheart and a Royal Rare Infinite Permanence. Nice. It's a nice looking card. See, the thing here, right, is that he's just going to summon the Kakalos anyway. Because he's obviously dropping a tier to resummon the Rhinoheart, and it's not going to be a Siren. It's going to be something else. We have to go for it. Yeah, we have to go for it. Alright. It's fine. He did lose his Magnomet and his Drissworm off of those mills. So that's very interesting. He's lost some of his most powerful Bystial monsters. Whereas we still have our Magnomet here. Yeah, this is gonna be a damn match, so it is. It's gonna take him. It's gonna be a hot minute. We're gonna go Sullick here, dropping Sullick to search for a monster, using the Rhinoheart to send one from deck to grave, activating our Magnomet. We're gonna get searching at the end phase of this turn for an additional dragon type monster. Okay, sending the Havness. Sullick searching their deck, probably for a Merly, I would imagine. Or another Havness, I guess. That also makes sense. Just doesn't make sense that you would mill Havness and also search Havness. I thought you would do one of each, but, you know, what do I know, I guess. Alright, fusion summoning into Kitkalos. And then Kitkalos then grabs the Merly instead, so it all sort of adds up in the end anyway. Tier limit are just disgusting, man. Well, they're not going to appreciate Solic being limited to 1. It's definitely not gonna, I mean, it's not gonna kill them or anything, right? I mean, they'll be perfectly fine. They will still be the best deck in the game, hands down. Mill 5 here. Merly mill 3, so they're gonna mill 8 additional cards. They still have Merly's fusion summon effect. They no longer have the fusion summon of Havness or Siren. They've only got 1 fusion left in the form of Merly. So we shouldn't be too worried here. What did they mill? Did they not mill anything else useful? Oh, they milled Mudora and a bunch of Screams, but they didn't have it. They did not mill a Merly. They're probably going to use these two to go into, what, Elf. Elf then, during my turn, can attempt to revive the Merly. But at that stage, we're already going to have added another Bystial to our hand, so chances are we're going to be completely fine. Don't know how Punk works. I mean, Punk it's really not that complicated. But yeah, it does take a little bit of learning. I mean, in the Discord, there's tons and tons and tons. I mean, Punk is one of the busiest channels in the Discord. For sure. Going Sprint. Sprint is just going to send the Merly to conduct a manual fusion summon instead of the Elf, which would have done it during our turn. Alright, that makes sense. That makes sense. I suppose that would explain why he used the Havness for the fusion summon earlier in the turn as well, instead of the Merly. He was keeping this in his back pocket. That makes sense. With it, picking up what you're putting down, Chief. Going into Kaleidoheart. Huh. Not what I would have expected. Kaleidoheart targeting our Magnomet, shuffling it back into art. Definitely not what I would have expected. I 100% was expecting a Rolkalos coming out here. I guess that implies that face down card is a Solic. He's got 2 engrave. Is he running 3? He's got 2 engrave, he's got Crime engrave. Alright, I mean, we still get the search. We're gonna grab our Baldrake. I think Baldrake's gonna be pretty important here. You're dark. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. Ultimately, I'm not too worried about this. I think we're in a pretty decent spot, actually. We can't really, like, preemptively do very much with the graveyards because he does have Mudora. We do need to bear that in mind. He does have Mudora. But everything else... yeah, nothing else here really does anything. Okay, we're going to start with the Bystial Lubellion. Bystial Lubellion dropping itself. We're going to get searching for another Bystial card. He's going to let it happen. Very interesting. We're going to go Magnomet. Why not? Get more searches. Okay, we're going to activate them. Branded Regained. Again, we're just testing the waters. We sort of want to see where our opponent is. We're going to start with Diviner of the Herald. Diviner, going to pitch an extra deck monster to the graveyard to gain its level. He's going to go Havness. Havness on the summon of our Diviner. That is all good. And an Imperm. Okay, so it was an Imperm, not a Solic. That's fine. That is fine. I mean, again, I'm not above hopping into one of the voice channels later on or tomorrow to go over some of the Punk strats. It's actually been a hot minute since I've played like pure Punk myself. I play Punk engines in lots of different decks, but I haven't played like pure Punks in quite some time. Okay, this is going to be interesting. So we're going to link off our Diviner into Almirage. Right, okay, now we're going to link off Almirage into Secure Card now. We're going to summon this. I guess we'll summon it here. It really doesn't matter. It's our only link monsters. It really doesn't matter. Stream Punk Sword Souls. I'm probably not going to do that. Okay, so now we can do a few things. We're going to go Maximus here. Maximus, we're going to banish Almirage. Summon the Maximus to the field in defense. So here's where it gets risky against tier limits in particular. Okay, they're going Mudora preemptively. A preemptive Mudora. Why? That's not... Yeah. I always forget to... what is he targeting here? He's targeting Drissworm and a Merle. We can force him to use his Keldo here as well, if we want it to be mean. Can we? Should we? Is an even better question. I'm not going to worry too much about it. I think it's fine. We are giving him the ability to go Kit here. We're going to activate Maximus. Right? So we basically send 2 cards from our extra deck to the graveyard, and our opponent does the same. So we're going to send Herald, and we're going to send Garura. Our opponent's almost certainly going to send Kikalos and something else. But it's essentially going to start the destruction of their extra deck. Let's see. Okay, dropping a Beatrice and... Oh, they didn't drop Kit. They dropped Beatrice and Garura. Okay. Right, so Chainlink 1, our Herald, when sent to the grave, is going to search. Chainlink 2, our Garura, is going to draw 1. Okay. This actually worked out a lot better than I thought it was going to. That's pretty dope. So he draws 1 as well. That's fine. We draw 1. Drawing the Sarin here. Oh, what a top deck. Nice. We can draw into any of these cards. Man. We're just the tiniest bit off being able to use them. We're going to grab the Albazoa just for style points, just because it's royal. Look at that. Beautiful card. He does have Keldo. Keldo's a little annoying. He doesn't have anything of high value in his graveyard, though, that's worth banishing. I am going to activate Saronir, just to see if he'll do anything about it. I want to see if he'll try to protect his cards or anything. Let's banish Garura. Okay. He's going to let that go through. He's going to let that one happen. Alright. Alright, alright. We're not going to use this. Going to activate Baldrake next. We're going to attempt banishing my... We're going to banish my Herald. Yeah, we could attempt to do Wallow. That's sort of what I'm doing. I'm just sort of testing the waters with his Keldo here. There it is. Okay, there's the Keldo. I just sort of wanted him to commit to the Keldo before we went Magnomit, so that we can get the additional value out of it. So now that he has used the Keldo, I don't care. That's it. I'm no longer worried about what our opponent's going to do about us here. Because as far as I can see, he doesn't really have anything else he can do. In our graveyard, he targeted Herald. That's fine. I'm just going to go Magnomit. We're still going to banish that same Herald. And the reason we're banishing the Herald, of course, is that we can shuffle it back off of our regained and draw an extra card. And the more copies of Herald we have, the better. Of course, it is a very high value target in our extra deck. Alright, bringing out Magnomit. Gonna chain link 1, Magnama, chain link 2, go branded regained. The Wallow boosts our field by 100 attack and defense for everything in the graveyards, right? Or is it just our graveyard? In your opponent's graveyard specifically. So he's 15 cards, we're gonna gain 1500 attack and defense. Pretty brutal stuff. We draw into a Diviner. Wait, why can't we go into Wallow? I'm assuming we've extra deck locked ourselves somehow. I'm assuming we've locked ourselves out somehow at some point through some means or manner. Diviner, no, it's not you. Is it Herald? Does Herald lock you out? No, it doesn't. Maximus, you're probably right. Hang on. Yeah, Maximus locks you out of the extra deck. You're 100% correct, my friend. Yikes. Alright, battle phase. We're just gonna hurt his damn feelings. Take out the sprint. We're gonna take out the Havness. Alright. I mean, we still have Max C, and we still have a pretty well-established board, so I'm not too worried about it. We do get to grab another dragon during the end phase here. We get to grab a Drissworms. We've got 2 more Bystials in our hand, as well as, of course, the Baldrake being able to banish an extra deck monster on summon. So we're in a pretty decent spot in this matchup. It's definitely kind of tough, but we're not losing. We're not losing. I'll say that much. That's fine. Siren's going to summon herself by dropping a card. We're just going to start drawing. That's fine. Dropping Shadow Beast. Milling Agido and Rhino Heart. Oof. Oof. That's going to sting. That is going to sting, my friend. Alright, alright, alright. Okay, none of you fusion summon. Not too worried about it. There's a Rhino Heart on board, dropping a Havness to the graveyard. Okay, gonna mill 5, gonna draw 1. What did he mill? He milled a Merly and Siren and Havness. God damn, he just milled everything. He literally just milled everything, huh? Alright, I see how it is. Havness, gonna activate Chainlink 1. Merly, Chainlink 2. Kelbeck, Chainlink 3, I'd imagine. Or no, Merly, Chainlink 4. And then Kelbeck, Chainlink 5. Yep. Okay, okay. We're gonna go Chainlink 6, Baldrake. I'm going to banish the Merly. It's the most recursive of the targets. And we're also gonna go Drissworm to banish the Havness, because Havness is also the more useful of the tier elements rather than Siren. Siren's already used her ignition effect this turn, so we're going to banish to summon. Nice. We're going to banish to summon. So we've got a full field of our Bystial monsters plus our Maximus. Losing a lot of our deck, unfortunately. We don't have the same sort of graveyard presence that a lot of modern strategies do. So having our deck decimated like that definitely hurts. It's not something that we enjoy. He only has 6 cards left in his deck, though. He is going to shuffle back 2 for the Kit Kalos. Kit Kalos then being summoned. That's totally fine. Collider Heart shuffling regained back into the deck. He is going to, of course, activate the Kit Kalos. We're going to use Baldrake now. We're going to tribute off the Secure Guard now. We don't need it. And we're going to banish that Kit Kalos. So we've decimated the resources our opponent has available to them. We have absolutely decimated them. If our opponent was smart, all they would really do here is they attack with Collider Heart and then go into Baguska and sit on Baguska and pray, but they don't even really have the ability to do that with their deck being down to 5 cards. So they're in a tough spot. They're in a very, very tough spot. Very quickly, the tier elements have had the matchup turned against them. Again, this is the best deck in the format. Let's not forget that Tier Elements is the best deck in the game, far and away, bar none. Going into Time Fee 3 Duel. That is a ballsy move, my friend. That is a ballsy move, and it backfired. Yeah, incorrect play. Opponent surrendered. Tier limits in general, of course, are like tippy top tier, but you still have to play them correctly. Oh dear. This is solid. Okay. We're gonna go Dogmatika Matrix. Dogmatika Matrix, we're gonna add the Albazoa to hand. And then we're gonna decimate our opponent's deck. We're gonna go Dogmatic Calamity. Dogmatika Calamity. The names are weird, man. Okay, we go Albazoa. Probably should have summoned him in defense, but your boy is just flexing. We're gonna activate the Albazoa's effect. Our opponent's gonna send half of their extra deck to the graveyard. They have to send 7 cards from their extra deck to the grave, or from their hand. They can also send cards from their hand, I guess, but they have to drop 7 cards. So let's see. What are you gonna drop? Show me what you're playing, and that's a huge thing as well. Even just the knowledge of what your opponent is playing is so useful. He might just scoop. That'd be pretty funny. That would be pretty funny. Imagine he's playing Math Mech, and he has to, like, you can't just drop 7 cards out of your extra deck if you're playing Math Mech, right? You instantly lose. If he's playing Branded, he's not going to main too much. If he's playing Tier Elements, he'll be able to play through it. Sprite will suffer. Sprite will not like this at all. Math Mech do not like this. Sword Souls aren't the biggest fan of this. They can still kind of play through it, but they don't like it. It really hurts their grind game. Exo Sisters, yes, but they play multiple copies of most of their monsters. Oh, it's Dragon Link. Oh, that's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt their damn feelings. Anyway, ready to drop another one? We get to... I guess we could send one from our own deck to the graveyard, but I don't see a ton of value in that right now. We could, though. We could send and grab the White Relic lady. Related cards. What do you actually do? If a monster special from your opponent's extra deck, you can look at your opponent's extra deck, send a monster from the graveyard. Okay, yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna send one from my deck to the graveyard. We're gonna send Herald. Herald is gonna activate. Yep, we're gonna grab... Does this have to be exactly equal to, or can it be over? Or exceed? Okay, so I can technically grab this guy as well. What do you do? Okay. I think this guy's actually better. Yeah, you're better. You're better. Okay, Fallen of Albat. What is Nadir's Servant as well? Send one monster from your extra deck to the graveyard, then add a Dogmatika monster or Fallen of Albaz from your deck or graveyard to your hand. You're not once per turn, right? You're not once per turn. That's crazy how that card isn't once per turn. That is crazy. So we're going to go Nadir's Servant. Nadir's Servant's going to drop Herald. It's going to grab us the White Relic. Herald then's going to activate again. We're going to search our deck for another Ritual card, which is pretty awesome. We're going to grab Dogmatika Calamity. We could just hold on to this for next turn. Now we're going to go Dogmatika Cambrai. I don't really know what these words are. They're not real words. Basically. Now, before I screw myself over here, you can tribute monsters from your hand or field, or banish fusion or synchro monsters from your graveyard whose total levels equal or exceed the level of the ritual monster you summon. Okay, so I can banish the 5-headed dragon for this, right? I better be able to. I will not be happy. Okay. Okay, yeah, we can. Alright. I would have been pissed. I would have been pissed. So the White Knight of Dogmatika. I don't believe we can do very much else here. We do, of course, still have our Bystial Baldrake for later. But yeah, our opponent has... Their extra deck has been decimated. They're going to go Magnomit. Magnomit going to target... what, the Herald? Alright. Okay. Oh, that's unfortunate. I actually get to... I get to do this again. I get to use the White Knight's effect because he did it in my end phase. What an absolute buffoon. Why would you do this to yourself? We activate the White Knight. We get to send a card from our extra deck to the graveyard. I'm going to send Entis. I'm going to send Entis. We're going to send one of his cards from his extra deck to the graveyard. What are we going to send? Let's send a Borreload Savage Dragon. Why would you do that to yourself? That's so dumb. And then we pop the Magnomit anyway. This deck's amazing. Why have I never played this before? What the hell? Oh my god, man. He didn't read. He didn't read my card. I mean, that's why you have to read. That's so dumb. And I can do... Like, he literally has 2 boss monsters left in his entire... Sorry, he has 1 boss monster left. He has the Boral End Dragon. That is it. His only win condition left is the Boral End Dragon. And that's not even a win con, because it can't beat my Albazoa. Like, it can't stop the Albazoa, so what is even the point? Oh my god, man. This is ridiculous. Alright, banishing IP. Gonna go for the Wyver Burster. Alright. Alright, that's fair. There's the Bystial Lubellion. Setting himself to the graveyard. Gonna grab him a Bystial card. We can't really counter Bystial him, right? Because he added one to his hand at the end of last turn. No, he grabbed the Wyver Burster at the end of last turn. All right. Wait. Can I just do this? Can I just do this to him again? Is there like a law that I'm violating? Surely. Surely there is. I mean, there has to be, right? I can't see a way in which he... no, we're not going to do it yet. We're not going to do it yet. Okay, he's going to go Drissworm. Trying to target our Herald. That's okay. I'm okay with that. Okay, so he sort of, I guess his plan is to get rid of us with the Drissworm somehow. I mean, he can actually do that, yeah. Our Albazoa is not immune to that particular form of disruption. Damn it. Okay, maybe I misplayed by letting him summon that. Maybe I misplayed by letting him summon that. Okay. Weird. No, he can just go Seals. Yeah, okay. I am going to activate this now, though. I am going to use this now. Okay. It is learn. Again, we're still learning this deck as much as anything else. Like we're literally still picking this up and learning this. I think we just go end this again. And then we dump his Boral End, right? Because then what does he do? Like, what's his win condition then? Like, yeah, okay. So the Drissworm is going to get rid of our Albazoa. That's fine. It's a little annoying, but it's fine. Drissworm, yep, that's okay. I mean, he's still in a very rough situation. Yep, goes in the striker. That's fine. He does have another Bystial in hand, right? Does he? White Dragon Water Burst. Okay, that's fine. We need to do anything else just yet. Okay. I only have one in my deck. Do we need? Should I include a second one? I don't know if we can summon him from the graveyard. We may be able to. Let me see. Does this card do it? Okay, so so this one summons from graveyard. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so you're gonna search Ravine. Like, he's comboing as if he has a boss monster. I just don't know where he's going with this. Like, I really don't. We need another Herald. I'm sorry, we need another Herald. Why are we don't need to be running Albion anymore. There's at least one card in here we can cut. We may cut the Boral End Dragon, right? So we're playing the Boral End Dragon because we can use this to drop it to the graveyard, like, real cheap. And then when we summon our Borreload Savage Dragon, we can equip on, like, a Link 5 3500 attack point monster to make it just, like, the most disgusting Borreload Savage Dragon that you've ever seen. Yeah, he's just playing cards, but he doesn't have an out to anything that we have. Again, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he does just have that sauce. Maybe he just has that dog in him. But as far as I can see, I don't know, Chief. You got 4 cards left in your extra deck. You got a Striker Dragon, a Gloomy, Seals. I don't know. I don't know where you're going with this. I really don't. Like, you can't even Gloomy take anything from my graveyard because all my cards are light. The only thing that could possibly even begin to out my board is if he plays some Bystial cards, and that's why I'm keeping the Baldrake. Okay, summons out Recharger. Alright, that's fine. Recharger is fine. Gonna activate Tracer. Gonna pop the field spell, summon out another rocket from deck. Alright. That's fine. Out comes Caliber. Alright, there's Ravine. Ravine activates. Gonna send a dragon from deck to graveyard. Gonna drop Starliege. Starliege! Ooh, that's a problem. Oh, that's a play. That is smart. Starliege is going to be a small issue. He'll be able to recycle back a dragon from the graveyard. Which ultimately is fine, because I'm just going to banish whatever he targets. But it was a good attempt. Good attempt. I can appreciate the attempt. for sure. I appreciate the attempt. He definitely tried. But that's why we were holding on to this, because we knew he was going to try something, right? I mean, it was pretty obvious. Dragon Link is just one of those decks that, like, you always have a play. You can't count them out. You really can't. Like, it's a very, very resilient deck. You just cannot count them out until they're actually beaten. So you just have to be vigilant. And there you go. I sort of forgot about Starlight, to be honest. And it even being a threat is huge. But at this point, again, it's very, very difficult for me to envision where our opponent could possibly go with this. They don't have any Bystials left in hand. They don't have any way to search for any more of them. They don't have a way of putting any monster on board big enough to get over us. They can't Gloomy to take any of our cards, because all of our cards are light. I'm not seeing it. Yep, there it is. There's the scoop. God damn. Okay. Let's see. This is oh, it's tier limits. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought this guy was based, but he's not. He's a little pussy. Alright, that's fair. Mill 6. I sent a Siren and a Mudora. Alright, not terrible. Shuffle back, fusion into kit. Yeah, buddy. Fusion into kit. Okay, grabs Rhino Heart. Has he normal summoned already? He has, yeah. Okay. Any good Dino builds? We're actually going to be playing Dinos after this. We're not playing our traditional Dino deck. So our regular Dino deck, you can look back through the channel, see our videos on it, is really good. 100% Dinos are really good. Today, we're going to be playing a more traditional version of the deck that I just basically took from someone online. It's not really that. It's just sort of the standard build. The way I would typically play it is I would mix in a Dinomorphia engine as well as either Dino Beast, or sort of like Doodle Beast, sorry, or DPE. Now, in recent times, the power level of the meta has shifted. Playing the DPE engine is no longer favorable. So keeping the deck more sort of restricted to Earth and along the Scrap engine is likely going to be a little bit better than playing a bunch of dark cards in your graveyard in the form of Dinomorphias or Destiny Heroes. So that's why we're going to try out a more traditional build of Dinos once we're done with Dogmatika. Hi, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, people. Nice to see more people stopping by. Not nice mills for us at all. Alright, we're gonna go Saranir. This is gonna be a tough one. We can beat Dogmatika going first pretty handily, but going second, ugh. It's a tough one. It's a tough one for sure. Let's see. Going into our Rhino Heart. Let me see, are you unaffected by activated effects or like just effects? Let me see. Related cards, Albazoa. Activated effects. Okay, so Baguska still makes me sad. Gotcha. Baguska still makes us very sad. We should still be able to do something. He's gonna go Havness, Fusion Summon. Fusion Summon in the what? Garura? Mud Dragon. Okay, Mud Dragon's actually a decent one, yeah. Going to go... Oh, no, man. Megama banishing our Lobelion's actually a real pain. Especially considering it's this particular Bystial. That's a problem. That is a problem. Okay. Dweller. Alright, Dweller. Dweller get dwelling. Dweller get dwelling. Alright. Gonna grab Worm. So depending on what that face down card is, this might not be the worst situation in the world. Of course, that is unfortunate. That means that many of our extra deck cards are no longer going to function as we would desire them to do. So we're just gonna have to go for it. We're gonna go Dogmatika and Matrix. Okay, Matrix resolves. That's big. Matrix resolving is big. Gonna grab Calamity. We're gonna grab the Albazoa. Right, now we're gonna activate Nadir's Servant. We're gonna send something with 2500 attack or more to the grave to grab ourselves Fleur de Lis from the deck. We're gonna basically just try and position ourselves in such a manner. I mean, the thing is, we can't target any of his monsters right now. Is the only thing. Right, we're gonna send. We'll send the Borderland Dragon. It really doesn't matter at this stage. Okay. Yeah, we'll grab the nated. Alright, alright, alright. Alright, let's see. What's he got in his grave? He's got Mudora, he's got Mudora and Keldo in his grave, alright. That's fine. So we're gonna activate Ecclesia. We'll activate Maximus first. Banishing the Borderland. Okay, so he chooses not to negate that. Alright, we're gonna play Maximus in defense. That's going to trigger Scream to get milling. We're going to go Ash on that Scream. There's not a lot of good Ash targets left for us, so we might as well use it while we can. Alright. Now we're going to activate Ecclesia's effect. We're going to summon her out to the field. Alright, out comes Ecclesia. Ecclesia will get searching. We're going to search our deck for any Dogmatika card. Punishment is not a ton of value to us so long as this Abyss Dweller is up. But we should be able to take care of that Dweller pretty handily here in just a moment. So I think Punishment is actually a good play. And lastly, then we're going to go Dogmatika Fleur de Lis, activate our effect. He might Rule Kalos this. That's sort of what we're waiting on. We're waiting on him going for Rule Kalos. Alright, okay, so he doesn't. Alright. Rule Kalos comes out. Her effect is going to negate... Oh, it doesn't target? Oh. It doesn't target. Oh, so Mud Dragon doesn't stop us. Oh, that's huge. Oh, that's so big. Oh, that's huge, man. Okay, right, nice. We can go straight into our Calamity then. Holy crap. Oh, they've got Crane, though. Oh. You're no fun. Alright, whatever. Dork. Dropping the Dressworm. God damn it. There's no point in doing Maximus because we can't get any advantage out of our extra deck and he gets to choose the targets from his, so yeah, I'll pass. Gonna go Battle Phase. We're gonna take out this Mud Dragon. We're gonna boost up our field with Fleur de Lis by 500. Taking out the Abyss Dweller. Okay. A little unfortunate that he had crime there. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Mudora will get recycling some cards. What are you going to recycle? Certainly not giving me any of my cards back, so you're just going to be returning your own. What are you returning? Not returning the Abyss Dweller. I sort of expected him to return Abyss Dweller, actually. Alright, alright. Fair enough. Gonna go for Baldrake. Baldrake banishing our Saranir. That's okay. That is perfectly fine. Scream gonna trigger off. Okay, milled a Rhino Heart. Rhino Heart then gonna trigger as well as a Kelbeck. Oh my, and an Agido? He milled Kelbeck, Agido, and Rhino Heart. What a mill 3. What the hell? You literally, like, he like tailor-made that mill. There's no way. Alright, dropping a Scream. Scream gets searching, I guess. Siren get fusion summoning. This is not going well for us. This is not going according to plan. Alright. Oh my god. He's, yeah, literally just better at the game. It's... I'm trying to think about what we can do about this, and I'm coming up blank. Coming up blank. Da, 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 da. Fine. Alright, what's he grabbing? So he grabs... so he sent Merle, grabs Sulliak, grabs Crime, shuffles back to Havness and Rhino Heart to bring out Kikalos. He's got 12 cards left in deck. Alright, alright. Bringing out Garura. Merle and Kikalos activating now. Okay. Just trying to think about what our options are. I really do think we're just cooked. Damn. So Dogmatika is solid, but it's not competing at the highest level of play. It's just not happening. Tier, the gap between this deck and Sprite and Tier is simply too large. Alright. Switching Magnama to attack mode. That's okay. Into the battle phase. They're gonna start swinging. Right, so we're gonna go Dogmatika Punishment. We can't really take out his tier cards because they'll just come back, but we can at the very least try to survive the turn by taking out his Bystials. So I'm gonna take out the Magnomet and the Baldrake. Oh, we probably could have taken out Scream, actually. Oh, that was a huge misplay. Oh, I'm stupid. I forgot that Scream was lowering our attack points. He can't get over Ecclesia, at the very least. Ecclesia can't be destroyed by battle, by anything summoned from the extra deck. Oh, Maxi, are you serious, man? Yeah, we literally have nothing. I can switch this to defense, but he's just gonna go Sulliak to negate it and then destroy it by battle. It's just an endeavor in futility at this rate. We're gonna go Max C, I guess. Again, not that it matters. There's crime, yeah. This is senseless. Alright. So, Dogmatika is good. However, it struggles at the highest level of play.